What's going on, folks? Well, I finally got my hands on the new FLEXVOLT DeWalt 20 volt and 60 volt battery. Um, this is huge for DeWalt. It's really huge for the entire industry because, DeWalt is doing something here, that really is a game changer, if you ask me. I used to love Makita. I still love Makita, but I love Makita's 36 volt platform where you don't have to leave their 18 volt platform. I have their chainsaw right there, and it's an awesome, awesome chainsaw. I love it. It cuts amazingly. It's light. It's a great little, 10-inch cordless lithium ion chainsaw. Love it. But let me zoom out. But with that, you got to use two batteries. That's the downfall. So, it's kind of just like a pain in the neck. You always got to have two batteries on you, and if you have one charger and it goes kind of dead, you got to, put one battery on, wait till it charges. Now, Makita's batteries charge awesomely fast, the fastest out of any. Now, we also have the new DeWalt quick charger. We got the Milwaukee quick charger, but Makita's basic, charger here that's been out for, 6 years is the best in the 18 volt platform, in my opinion. Just charges the batteries so quick, and it's fan. If you have the Makita charger, you know that it's a loud charger. It just has that fan and it's cooling down the battery. Just great technology from Makita, but let's focus on the DeWalt. Yeah, it's really going to be a game changer because it's just one battery. Now, a lot of people may not be aware of this. I see it all the time, whether it be on Instagram, on YouTube. Yes, this is a 20 volt, 6.0 amp hour battery. No doubt. But it's not a 6 amp hour battery when you get to 60 volt. So it's only a 2 amp hour battery when you use it for 60 volt tools. So, you're not going to get the runtime that you're thinking. If you still get amazing runtime, being because it's 60 volt. You're going to get more runtime if it's a 2 amp hour battery. As it switches over to 60 volt, it turns into a 2 amp hour battery. But a lot of people seem to be confused that, oh yeah, it's a 6 amp hour battery, 60 volt. It's not. And I'm sure somewhere down the road they're going to have a 6 amp hour battery for their 60 volt platform, but it's going to be a whole lot bigger than this. Now, when you first pick this up and look at it, it's heavy. I'm going to weigh it against their 5 amp hour battery because, let's be honest, most of the people who are going to use this battery are going to use it probably for the 60 volt platform. Now, I'm using it for the 20 volt, no doubt. I have no plans of really going too crazy with their 60 volt platform. I just love the 18 and the 20. I like the batteries. I like the battery size. I have tons of them. I'm not doing anything soon with switching. But, this is going to be great for my blower, my DeWalt brushless blower, and my DeWalt brushless trimmer. It's going to be awesome. I'm getting great runtime as it is. An extra amp hour is going to help amazingly. But, I just wanted to clear that up. It's a well-built battery. It is built. It's a real nice battery. I can't wait to compare it against the Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery. There's rumors that it's actually will give you more runtime. It has more cells in it. Hopefully I'll have the paperwork that I can kind of show you from my Milwaukee buddy. But no, it's a well-built battery. Really, you can. There's one thing. There's not any rubber on it to protect it. So again, if you drop this is going, concrete on plastic. But that being said, not really a big deal. It's so well made. It's so compact. Like it's such high grade plastic. I'm not saying that it's not going to crack if you drop it from 10 feet, but your normal 3, 4 foot drops, 2 foot drops, you're not going to have any issues. As all batteries, it doesn't come fully charged, but if you have to use it immediately, you'll get a couple minutes out of it. Um, let's take off the protective. Now this is on all. This is the shipping cap. Um, once you take this off, um, you're pretty much ready to go. It's just a protective little cap, kind of to protect. There's very fancy and expensive circuits in here. And the one thing I like about DeWalt too, I'm jumping around a little bit, is they always have a date on their battery, which is awesome. A lot of these brands, I'll be honest with you, I think DeWalt's the only brand that has the date on it. Awesome. I appreciate that, DeWalt, because you kind of know, what year your battery is, how old your battery is. I mean, some of these kits have been around for a little bit, and you go to Home Depot and you grab one of these kits from the back. Next thing you know, you got a 2014 battery, and you're like, whoa, that kind of stinks. So it's just something that I think is really cool. It kind of just lets you know, and it lets them know, hey, warranty wise, it's 2018. This has a 2-year warranty on the battery, or it might be a 3. I'll have to check that out, to be honest with you. But, if it's 2018, oh, it's only 2 years. Yeah, it should be covered. Give me the serial number. And it's cool. All right, let's take this little cap off. Okay, so comparing it to their 5 amp hour battery, as you can see, it's considerably larger. Now, that being said, DeWalt is coming out with a 9 amp hour battery that's just strictly for 20 volt tools. It's not going to be a 60 volt. It's straight, 20 volt for their 20 volt platform. So that being said, you got to remember, this, FLEXVOLT battery is much bigger, but then again, it is made for powering 60 volt tools also. So, it's not really an even comparison, but, just for your DeWalt guys that are going to be maybe using this for your, impact driver, your impact wrench, 20 volt. Just showing you a little bit of a size difference. Like I said, considerably larger. Let's weigh them, and we're going to see how much weight you're going to add to your impact driver if you ever want to use this battery. Again, they are coming out with strictly 12 volt batteries from what I hear. So let's take a look. We'll start with the DeWalt. So the DeWalt is coming in at 2 pounds, 5.2 ounces. Kind of heavy. The 5 amp hour battery is coming in at 1 pound, 5.9 ounces. So it's basically 1 pound heavier than their 5 amp hour battery. So something to really think about if you're thinking of buying this battery for your 12 volt, platform. A lot of people are getting really excited and, this is going to be great. But, a lot of people I know don't have any plans to go into their 60 volt platform. So I'm happy, and I'm hopefully wishing that is true, that DeWalt is coming out with some bigger batteries. As we know, Milwaukee just came out with a 6 amp hour battery and a 9 amp hour battery for their 18 volt platform. Bosch has been around the longest. They've had their 6 amp hour battery out for over a year. They were the first to go into the 6. Makita is now in the 6 amp hour battery platform. We're still waiting for Ryobi to get into the 5. Rigid just came into the 5. So pretty much, you got Bosch and Milwaukee and Makita with the 6 amp hour batteries. DeWalt is the only one that's doesn't have a true 20 volt 6 amp hour battery. I got this, and this will work fine. It is a 6 amp hour battery, but for your strictly your 20 volt, because you got to remember you're adding a lot of weight with all these 60 volt cells in it. So that's just a quick look. I really like it. It's awesome. You know, it's definitely, you know, amazing. And I want you to know also that, you know, a lot of their 60 volt tools, they have 120 volt tools too. So you're going to be getting two of these. You know, if you get their miter saw, it runs on two of these. So it's kind of like the Makita 36 volt. So I kind of remembered that, and I didn't want to, you know, make it seem like, you know, for those big powerful tools, you know, the miter saws, the table saws, you're going to need, you know, a couple batteries to run these. You know, this 60 volt platform is great. My biggest, and what something I can't wait for, and I don't know when it's coming out. The date keeps getting pushed back. That power station, man. Oh, that is going to be amazing. That is going to be absolutely amazing. Check it out. Hopefully I can get one and we can go over it and look at it. But, you know, you put four of your 20 volt batteries in one of these, and it's almost like a mini generator. Now, obviously, it's not going to work as a, you know, combustion engine, you know, a small engine or a gasoline powered generator. But let me tell you, there's a lot of times where you just don't want to get your heavy generator. All right, we'll talk about that in another video because I don't want to make this too long. But it's a great, great, great little item that's coming out. So any comments or questions, let me know. I'm real happy with this. You know, all you guys that have it, all you guys that are thinking of going to it, you know, the battery, whoa. The first, you know, this battery, the first look at it, it's absolutely, it's a well-made battery. I love DeWalt's batteries too. You know, they're all great, man. I mean, this thing is a 5 amp. This thing is so light. It's compact and well-made, and I love it. Let's see how much power we got there. Full battery, ready to go. So, all right, I took up enough of your time, but if you're interested in getting this, I'll put a link below. But definitely, for all you DeWalt fans, this is definitely going to be a game changer. You know, they got some outdoor power equipment coming out with the 60 volt platform, which I'm excited for. Hopefully I'll have that to show you, but for now this is it, and I will catch you on the next one. And to let you know, you can charge this battery with your old style 20 volt DeWalt battery chargers. This is the DCB606, but any of your chargers will also charge this battery. You know, it's just going to take a little bit longer time. I am going to go over their charger, but I'll do that in a different video. But just wanted to throw that in there, guys. Later.